Japan, a country where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge technology. A nation famous for bullet trains, robotics, global companies, safe cities, world-class infrastructure, and one of the largest economies on Earth. When people think about working abroad, they usually think of Canada, Australia, Germany, the United Kingdom, or the Gulf countries. But Japan, it has quietly become one of Asia's biggest destinations for foreign workers, and that raises an important question. Could Japan be one of the best countries to build your future in 2026? Or is the reality completely different from what millions of people imagine? Because sometimes, the opportunities everyone talks about come with challenges that very few people discuss. But before you get excited, there is something extremely important you need to understand. The Japan you see in travel videos and the Japan you experience as a foreign worker can be two completely different realities. Internet shows Tokyo's skyline, cherry blossoms, anime culture, advanced technology, beautiful temples, and one of the safest countries in the world. But it rarely shows the realities of finding a job, employer expectations, language barriers, the cost of living, and the challenges of building a long-term future in one of the world's most disciplined societies. Because migration is not tourism, and living in Japan is completely different from visiting it. So today, we are going to uncover the complete reality of Japan Work Visa 2026, including jobs, salaries, cost of living, work visa process, PR pathway, work culture, lifestyle reality, hidden challenges, and the psychological reality of building a successful future in one of Asia's most advanced countries. Because for some people, Japan could become a life-changing opportunity, but for others, it could become one of the biggest challenges they have ever faced. Now, first understand one important thing. Japan has one of the world's largest and most advanced economies. Its economy is driven by manufacturing, automotive industry, robotics, artificial intelligence, electronics, healthcare, engineering, information technology, logistics, construction, hospitality, hotels, restaurants, agriculture, food processing, skilled trades, and honestly, Japan is facing an aging population and labor shortages in several industries. As a result, the country has gradually opened more opportunities for foreign workers. Now, let's talk about the capital, Tokyo, one of the world's largest cities, a global financial center, home to international companies, technology giants, research institutions, and thousands of career opportunities. Cities like Osaka, Yokohama, Nagoya, Kyoto, Fukuoka, and Sapporo also offer employment across multiple industries. But here's the important truth. Living in one of the world's most developed countries does not automatically guarantee success, because migration is not simply about changing countries. It is about employment, financial stability, adaptation, legal status, emotional resilience, and long-term planning. Now, let's talk about jobs. This is where reality becomes important. Japan regularly recruits workers in manufacturing, automotive industry, construction, engineering, healthcare, nursing, elderly care, information technology, software development, artificial intelligence, logistics, warehousing, hospitality, hotels, restaurants, agriculture, food processing, skilled trades. However, opportunity does not automatically mean employment. Employers still expect professional qualifications, relevant work experience, strong work ethics, reliability, professional behavior, and, for many positions, Japanese language skills can significantly improve employment opportunities. Preparation before arrival remains one of the biggest keys to success. Now let's discuss salaries. Japan offers competitive salaries depending on the industry and region. Workers may earn approximately 250,000 to 800,000 yen per month. Highly qualified professionals working in technology, engineering, healthcare, finance, research, and executive management may earn considerably more. But salary alone never tells the complete story, because now comes another important reality: cost of living. Housing, transportation, healthcare, food, utilities, insurance, daily expenses, everything requires proper financial planning. Major cities like Tokyo are considerably more expensive than smaller cities. A good salary only becomes valuable when combined with smart budgeting. Now, let's talk about work culture. Professionalism matters, respect matters, discipline matters, punctuality matters, responsibility matters. Japanese workplaces are known for high standards, attention to detail, teamwork, continuous improvement, and dedication. Employees are expected to be dependable, respectful, and committed to quality. Building trust with employers often creates long-term career opportunities. Now, let's talk about visas. Most foreign workers require an employer-sponsored work visa before legally working in Japan. Preparation matters, research matters, contract understanding matters, and verifying every employer before accepting an offer is extremely important. Now, let's discuss something social media rarely shows: the emotional reality. Because this is the side many migration videos completely ignore. Imagine moving to one of the world's most unique cultures: a new language, a different workplace, a different society, a different lifestyle. Everything changes. At first, everything feels exciting, but after several weeks, the reality begins. Homesickness, loneliness, stress, pressure, missing your family, trying to adapt to an entirely different environment. These emotions are common among migrants around the world, and honestly, there is nothing unusual about experiencing them. Success abroad is built through patience, consistency, learning, and resilience. Now, here's another uncomfortable truth. Many people believe moving to a developed country automatically guarantees success. It doesn't. A work visa creates an opportunity. Success depends on what you do after arrival. Because success abroad depends on adaptation, discipline, continuous learning, financial planning, emotional strength, professional development, and long-term commitment. Now, here's one of the biggest mistakes people make. They compare countries through travel videos, social media, tourism advertisements, and success stories, but they ignore everyday reality. Migration is not entertainment. Real migration means sacrifice, hard work, paperwork, uncertainty, adaptation, continuous learning, and personal growth. The people who succeed are usually those who remain patient when life becomes difficult. Now, let's answer the biggest question. Is Japan the right destination for everyone? The answer is no. Japan is not for people expecting instant success. It is not for unrealistic migration fantasies, and it is not for people who believe moving abroad automatically solves every problem. But Japan can become an outstanding destination for professionals who possess valuable skills, a strong work ethic, realistic expectations, and the willingness to continuously improve themselves. For the right person, Japan offers outstanding career opportunities, international work experience, advanced technology, safe society, stable economy, and the possibility of building a long-term future while following the country's legal immigration pathways. Because at the end of the day, migration is never simply about crossing a border. It is about creating a better future through preparation, discipline, persistence, and smart decisions. Japan may be famous for its technology, its culture, its innovation, and its discipline, but for millions of skilled professionals, it represents something even greater: a chance to build a successful future. And sometimes, the opportunity that changes your life exists in a country where the world sees only technology, but those who prepare properly see something much greater: a future built on opportunity, stability, and long-term success. If you want deep global analysis and practical insights about countries, visas, immigration, cost of living, jobs, salaries, student pathways, and real-life opportunities, make sure you subscribe to the World Guide, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments so you can plan smarter for your future.